it'll be the first time that probably the first and last time that I do that, because this game has autosave, so I'm not really afforded that luxury every time I play. But like I said, I'm taking my time a bit more going through this and getting all the stuff that I need instead of just rushing through like I had the first time.
Look at this stuff. Somebody's been down here.
Bottle Street gang, maybe. Watch for booby traps. Could be some down.
So these mice down here, as you can see, those will eat you if I actually come in contact with them. So pretty ruthless.
Like you never saw what it was like. I saw him fight 3 to 1.
Like that. I think they eat them bone dry too. Yes, they do. So kind of a little warning in the game, just so you know. Well, that the game tries to show you, that way you don't like come in contact with them. So as you can see, there's a little gear that shows up in the bottom right every so often. That's the autosave. So this game does work on autosave, which is handy, but it kind of messed me up because that's the whole reason I had to redo my first video anyway, but I had lost my files, so now I kind of have to go through the whole game again. So you get out of here. There you go. So I streamed today a little bit earlier. It was Grow Home. It's an indie game on PS4. I did mention that here soon, once I get a little bit more set up, I am gonna try to just do a little bit of cool stuff, such as news, a little bit of updates as to what games are coming out soon. Just that way, in case anybody doesn't show up to my streams and I have time to chit chat, I can actually like talk about something, you know. So I'll probably research upcoming games, just that way y'all kind of have a little bit of idea on what's coming out soon. It's always good to know. I like to keep up with that kind of stuff.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The assassin Corvo, responsible for the murder.
That, or I mean, if y'all have any suggestions on our channel, Kanor Connected, under my videos, just go ahead and leave comments as to what I can do to improve. Such as games that you guys want to watch. I am streaming strictly under the PS4 right now. I tried on my Xbox One and it didn't quite work. I am a little new to this, like I said, so it'll take me a while, but I'll get there. Learning as I go. PS4 is kind of set up for a little bit better. Xbox not so much, but I do play games on the Xbox as well. Oh, I can't believe I totally wasn't paying attention because I knew that was there. A little booby trap that was set up. But like I was saying, if you guys have any suggestions on what you want to see, I have a few games on PS4. That's mostly what I get the games for nowadays. I used to play a lot on multiplayer online, but kind of fell out of that. I do mostly campaigns now, so I'll try to list those games in my profile. And if you guys want to see any of those, just let me know. I totally do this for my viewers, and just so you guys can get a sense of what's out there. I know a lot of times you hear about a game, but you don't really know whether it's good or not. This is a good way to see how it is, you know, in case you want to purchase it or rent it. I know a lot of places don't really rent anymore, so you know, these streams help a lot for that as well, just so you can get a feel for the games before you buy them. Sometimes, you know, you get those games and they're not quite what you expected, but that's why we're here, to help y'all out. Strictly for our viewers, just for you guys to enjoy it and have fun. So we got a couple new weapons here. Got the crossbow. Works really good, especially here when I'm able to get upgrades. You can get sleep darts or whatnot. Put your enemies to sleep. I keep on hitting those booby traps. I don't know why. I was pretty on point with the booby traps in my first video, but I guess not now. Combination. I've come across those a couple times, and I'm pretty sure you have to loot bodies in order to find combinations to those. I'm guessing there's probably some pretty good stuff in there.
Won't get past me, sir. Do you know who we're hunting here? Don't try to take him out alone.
And what if no one from the squad is around?
And try to make a
I take that back about the letters, because I'm pretty sure they're probably within the letters. So I'm gonna go ahead and see some of my notes here. Maybe one of those, maybe that combination is in one of these. Kind of just reading through them real quick just to see. No, nothing there, so it's always good to pay attention to stuff around you, because I'm pretty sure that combo was somewhere here, but I'll go ahead and just overpass that for now.
Smells like a dead Reaper in here.
Good old rat. Can't go wrong with that.
What the? Assassin! Help! Let's beat him to the house!
So some upcoming games that I'm looking forward to. Fallout 4, that'll be coming out here November 10th. Battlefront actually looks really good. I had never played one before. I played the beta on the Xbox and it was awesome. Also, Tom Clancy, the new Rainbow Six. I used to be really into Call of Duty, but kind of fell out of it. Like I said, I don't really play multiplayer too much anymore. Mostly into the campaign games. Once I had my baby boy, kind of hard to play. I don't really have too much time, so it's kind of a luxury when I get to play games now. Not that it's bad. I mean, I love my boy, but you know, don't really have as much time as I used to.
I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it. I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Alright, so this is another one of those times where they're going to give you two choices, either to leave where you're currently at or wait. Basically what that for is so that you can retrieve anything that you may have missed. There's going to be items that you might have seen. For example, the combination that I didn't get. You maybe just want to go back and find that out. So always just make sure before you proceed in the game that you actually do want to. But I'm going to go ahead and proceed right now. Like I said, the combination, I just wasn't paying attention. But at the end of all your missions, it'll go ahead and give you a little breakdown of what you did. This is kind of where you find out whether you missed anything or not. So as you can see, items found is going to be on the right, which is actually pretty good because there weren't any runes, no bone charms, anything too important. But out of 1,010 coins, I only got 430. So I mean, I totally could have looked around some more. It gives you your mission stats like kills or whatnot. Overall chaos is high. I'm guessing, like I had mentioned in my first video, I'm going back to that. I'm not sure if the way that you play is going to affect the outcome of the game. I believe they have some sort of system that's going to either give you like a good guy persona or a bad guy persona, so it's always your choice on how you want to play. They're going to give you choices throughout the game whether you want to kill people or not. So
This is the
we'll go ahead and see that as we go on.
Closed for business. Half the district marked off as dead from the plague. We're right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing. Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to,
It's kind of really cool though. I like games like that.
And now that you've
Like
escaped,
Fable.
the Lord
I
Regent's
didn't play any of the
tearing the city apart.
voices to become good or bad. I normally go to the bad side just because
If anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily,
most of the time it
take
ends
your
up being
name.
better.
He can.
For example, in Fallout, when you do take the bad road, you get more ammo, you know. So this is the little hideout that I was talking about earlier. Once you're here, you're able to upgrade weapons or whatnot. This is a good place to go to buy stuff or upgrade weapons. So make sure you get all the coins as possible that you can within the levels.
This later, Lord Pendleton. The man of the hour is here. Corvo, I'm Admiral Havelock, a true servant of the Empire, like you. Until the Lord Regent purged those of us who wouldn't recognize his claim on the throne.
And I'm Lord Trevor Pendleton. I represent the nobility in our little group. But we all act as equals here at the Hound Pits pub.
This is a momentous occasion, Corvo. I'm going to come out with it. We've been building a coalition of loyalists, aimed at ending the Lord Regent's tyranny and restoring the throne.
At risk of execution, we're committed to finding young Lady Emily and seeing her crowned as Empress.
We've got big plans, but we can't do any of it without you. We need your skills, your ability to fight, and in helping us, we're going to help you destroy the men who murdered the Empress.
Sorry, you must be exhausted. We can discuss this further after you've recovered. But before you retire, you should introduce yourself to Piero. He's challenging at times, but his industrious mind buys him that right.
Yes. Piero's as much an artist as a technician. He's going to be crafting the gear.
So these guys here are just going to be people on your side. I guess what they call them is sort of the the revolution. They're gonna be characters that help you along the way in the game, just giving you tips or whatnot. So Piero, that's the guy that I'm gonna go talk to now, is the actual guy
We can
that's
talk more when you've rested.
able to upgrade your weapons and stuff.
I'll be crafting your weapons and gear. All custom work. For you, I will create the tools of a master assassin. No! This cannot happen now. The tank of whale oil's run out. Will you get a new tank from upstairs, please, while I hold this in place? Be careful.
Alright, so he just sends me up to go grab a tank of oil from upstairs to run his little machine. We'll go ahead and grab that for him. And then once you do, he gives you the option to upgrade some weapons.
Perfect. Now plug it in. Just get it. Perfect. Thank you. Here, see? The assassin's mask. You're a wanted man, so everyone in the city knows your face. But this mask will give you terror.
Alright, so this is where you get the infamous mask out as well. You see this on the title of the game.
Can you see normally?
Actually pretty cool, I guess.
Lens out of the
It's trying to
line.
basically hide you, because everyone in town knows what you look
Better
like.
now?
And
I
you were
could
framed
create
for the
more.
murder, so...
Upgrades for your gear, weapons, munitions. But our situation here is desperate. Scavenge the city for valuables, and I will resell them on the black market. That should give us the money to craft the things you need. Tell me what I can make for you.
Alright, so let's go and see what he has to offer. Upgrades. I'm going to go ahead and just do my... as you can see on the top right, that's the cost when you're highlighting something, it's the cost of it. So like this costs 450 coins, and below it, it tells me what I have. So currently I have 555 coins. Right now I'm just going to do my crossbow accuracy, and I don't have anything left for upgrades, so let me see if I can make any purchases. I can get the sleep bolts right away. I'm going to go ahead and get a few of those. Spring razor comes in handy. What that is a trap. you can attach that to something. It basically works like a mine. So I'm going to go ahead and get me one of those. That should come in handy. And then I'll just go ahead and grab that for now.
You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can.
I'll go ahead and look around
Very
this
well.
time. Last time I
You
went
know
straight
best.
to sleep.
Let me know if you need anything more.
This will be a good hour straight. That's normally what I'll shoot for. Probably on Tuesday and Thursday streams, and then Sunday, depending on what time I start, I'll go a little bit longer. But last time I didn't really look around and talk to anyone, so
I once
we'll go ahead
served
and see
under
who's
Admiral
hanging out.
Havelock. Captain Havelock then. I don't know if he remembers me, but I fear it's rude to ask. I don't want to embarrass him.
Just to see if there's any coins hanging out, especially since I missed so many in the last level.
River traffic is forbidden from landing in the distillery district due to risk of infectious contact. Violators will be taken to the flooded district for treatment and rehabilitation.
You could only be Corvo. I suppose you're practicing for your job. You're much younger than I expected. Do make yourself at home. Terrible you got blamed for the death of the Empress.
Like that. Yeah, like I said, the more coins that you get, it'll definitely work in your favor. I mean, obviously it's kind of a gimme in any game, but also just real quick, I think this may have been in my first video, also maybe in my second, but if you go up to a door and hold the square, you can actually look through the door, and you can look around to see if anybody's on the other side. That way you just don't barge in and get attacked right away. You can probably strategize a little bit. That always comes in handy as well, so
You've met Piero. Good. You'll want to get some rest now. You'll be needed soon.
alright, so everyone's kind of urging me to get some rest. As you'll see in my second video, it'll show you why I actually go to sleep. For a while there, I thought that you could come and sleep anytime just to restore energy or whatnot, but I don't think that was the case.
The Admiral trusts him, and so will I.
You'll see in the second video why, so...
My furnishings have been installed at last with no small amount of complaining by that antiquated boatman. The others have no idea what it's like to suffer as I have. Speaking of which... Wallace! Please breathe 2 bottles of Dunwall Red, never mind which. Fetch a clean glass. Well, I'll begin again tomorrow.
Also, I apologize from this video on if anything doesn't match with the other videos. Like I said, I had to restart the game, so... One, just to redo this first video, and then secondly, because my files got messed up. So, it may not match up from this video to the third, because I'm actually going to go through the second level and get some more stuff that I missed. I know I mentioned that earlier, but if you're watching on YouTube, sorry about that. You may be looking later and are kind of like, hey, didn't he do that in the first video? That's why. Nice little stash in here.
The Admiral served in the Navy under the Empress. But something happened with the Lord Regent that drove the Admiral out. If I understand it right.
Anyone with information leading to the location or return of the daughter of our beloved late Empress is required to speak to the City Watch.
Alright, so I'm going ahead and head upstairs now and go ahead and crash out, so it's going to actually end this stream. I'm going to go ahead and just leave my second one up, my second video. It actually captured pretty well. For those of you who do watch my Grown Home video, I just watched it a little while ago and the quality was pretty poor, so I apologize for that. I was going to redo it, but we'll go ahead and just leave that one. Just Grown Home, I'm actually doing a blind play on that, so I may not be able to do exactly what I did the first time, so hopefully I can get all those bugs fixed. I hope this video actually shows up better.
It is a bit
I'm just doing a little bit of tweaking and finding out what works best. Like for instance, I changed my settings back to medium. I had done that before when my second video captured and it looked fine, but sorry if I ever do put out bad quality videos. I don't intend to, but it's just because I'm tweaking my stuff right now. Like I said, I'm new to streaming, so hopefully I can get all that worked out. I'm going to go ahead and save now. I'm going to go ahead and play through that second level off stream, and then I'll return to where I originally had ended up. So please follow us on Kanor Connective. We are on YouTube. It's Kanor Connective. Just check us out, subscribe. We really do. We do really appreciate everyone who follows us. Let's go ahead and get our subscriptions up. Thanks again. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. I appreciate anyone who showed up. I did have one person who kind of trickled in and left, but just keep up with Kanor Connective. We strive to bring you games from the past, present, and future. We'll see you next time.